Somebody texted me and asked me what did I think about what's happening with FCA and Chrysler right now. So the story, MSN Autos, probably this will also be on CNBC and Fox Business News. The story is, could Chrysler be killed off this Friday? So it says, swirling rumors, I'll just read a little bit of it. Swirling rumors suggest that one of America's oldest remaining automakers could be on the chopping block. Sergio Marcon will hold an investors meeting June 1st, Friday, in Balco, Italy. See, that right there is part of the fucking problem. I'll get to that in a minute. Research, Chrysler, in addition, could detail plans to put Fiat out of the United States and China. According to Automotive News, the product would be refocused on building vehicles for Europe, Brazil, and emerging markets. Fiat's big strategy pivot. Among the new products reportedly underway, there would be smaller SUV below the Renegade and the luxurious Grand Wagon. Why the fuck would you make a smaller SUV, you idiots? The whole point of an SUV is to be big and fucking huge. Why would you make a small one? You guys are morons. So anyway, corporation might also merge Alfa Romeo and Maserati into a single performance-oriented division. Yeah, I call that the merger of equally inferior products. So anyway, the move would make sense because having two brands focusing on sports cars doesn't make much sense. Yeah, you know why? Because that shit doesn't fucking sell in America because nobody wants those small-ass, boring-ass Italian cars with the exception of a couple of European immigrants that came here within the last 20 years trying to escape that socialism shit over there in Europe when they... Never mind. Okay, wait. Let me get back here. These major moves would be Marconi's final grand flourish as CEO before he retires. Fire that motherfucker. Please hurry. Please fucking hurry. Don't even let him retire. Hurry up and fire his ass. He's already fucked up. If Marconi actually kills the Chrysler brand, it would be the end of a nameplate with 90 years of history in the United States. However, the lineup consists of just two models today, which something I brought up in one of my videos recently. The ancient 300 sedan, well, you call it ancient. The last time they updated it was only like 2012, I think, for the SRT. And then you morons got rid of the SRT 300. And then you morons didn't give us a Hellcat 300. And then you morons didn't give us anything else besides the Pacifica. You see, this is what's wrong right here. Somebody asked me, well, how do you feel about this and what's going on with FCA? Well, I've already said my piece because the thing about it is, I mean, no matter where you look at FCA, it's being poorly managed. They keep trying to push over this Fiat, this fucking Maserati. They keep pushing that shit on us. We don't want it. It's sitting on the lots. The Maserati Ghibli, the Levante, they're overpriced. They're about $10,000 to $20,000 overpriced, depending upon what trim you're looking at. They don't come with as many features as even the Dodge Charger Hellcat. Meanwhile, these fucking things cost over $90,000. This company is being poorly managed, and this man right here is at the center of it. This company has been poorly managed for a very long time. It doesn't even matter where you look. Jeep has been their best seller simply because Jeep is a four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, mostly all-terrain SUV. It's hard to go wrong when you have a vehicle that's big, large, and huge. Then you factor in the fact that they have better engines, they have better transmissions than ever before. It's very hard to go wrong. But when you want to push these small fucking cars on us, like these shitty-ass Fiat 500s and these stupid-ass Maserati Ghiblis, I don't give a fuck how you say it because I don't speak Italian. And then you want to put all of this Levante bullshit. You want to charge like $80,000 and $90,000 for it. Well, what the fuck do you think? Nobody's going to buy that shit. Yeah, it's going to sit on the lot. If you go to the Alfa Romeo nearby here, it's just sitting right on the lot. Nobody wants those things. The Quadrifoglios, I've made at least 3 videos. Quadrifoglios are just sitting there. The Trackhawk is just sitting there. They've got 12, 13. Some of the dealers have more than 20 of those things sitting on lots. Why? Because the morons didn't put the Hellcat hood on it. The morons didn't put the right attractive wheels on it. And then, even though they knew that this thing was going to be $100,000, they didn't bother to make it exciting enough. So they fucked up. Each and every one of them should be fired. Every single one of them behind these shitty decisions should be fired. The Chrysler 300 isn't a bad car, but it should have been updated a long time ago. Now, they do have the Charger 19. They have the Challenger 19 coming. They're finally putting the freaking equipment in it should have had back in 2016 when it came out, or 2015, 2016. But this right here is the face of the enemy. He's going to retire? Well, that sounds great. They need to get rid of him as soon as they possibly can. Who is in charge of product designs over at FCA? Because these people have no idea what they're doing. They're releasing substandard products at this point that could have been better, that could have crushed the competition. I've pointed it out, and all I get is these stupid assholes who want to say something about, oh, you're whining and you're complaining. Well, guess what, you stupid bastards? This is the reason why I'm whining and complaining. Now, I own count them, three Chrysler 300s, two of which 2006 SRT8, 2012 SRT8. And I was desperately waiting for a Chrysler 300 Hellcat. And yet these morons over in Europe, these European greener liberal losers, are the reason why I can't get a Chrysler 300 Hellcat here in this country, America. I don't give a fuck what you do over in Europe. I don't give a goddamn if every last one of your shitty cars runs on electric plug-in. I don't give a shit if you run them on 9-volt batteries. But here in America, I expect to be able to get what I want. Like over there in your socialist shitholes, you could stay there. I don't want anything from there. Anything. Except Lamborghini. I like Lamborghini. Other than that, you can keep the rest of that garbage. You're trying to make our engines smaller. You're trying to destroy our industry. You people, Brexit was a great idea. In fact, we need to do the same shit. I actually have to thank President Trump for knocking out all those stupid emissions regulations and making it so that somebody like me could drive around in a $70,000 supercharged car when we have 25-mile-per-hour speed limits passed by greener, liberal losers. The reason why this company is in trouble is because of this asshole right here. I don't know who these people are they got in charge of this, but they need to do something. They need to cut loose of these people. They need to fire them. Because the simple fact is Mopar can exist on its own. They don't need these people. The problem is they're locked into needing finance, money. They're locked into needing the capital, the pure capital. But this guy right here is a problem. And whoever they got doing product design, they need to be fired because they're not doing a good job. They're not doing right by us. And I swear right now, I swear to God, if you guys fuck up SRT anymore, and if you guys fuck up Mopar, I'm taking my money and I'm going over to Mercedes, and I'll just get me a Mercedes S-Class, and I'll fucking leave you. I'll forget you exist, because I will not be forced into one of these piece of shit green liberal loser econo boxes. When I'm on the highway and I'm doing 85 and 110 and 140 and all that shit, I am not going to be forced into no motherfucking four-cylinder. I will not go down quietly. I will not be forced into a V6. I will not be forced into a twin-turbo anything. You understand me? If this happens, you will see all of my SRT shit disappear, and I'm taking my money over to Mercedes. Period. And that's just where it ends.